Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Saturday Matinee at the Arcade. I'm your host, Animal of Clan Veggie the First.
Is the first thing I said Atlantis?
Yeah, since the time before the oceans drank Atlantis, or something like that. I think
Oh, okay.
Conan. Sitting right next to me is Inquisitor.
Hey, how's it going?
He is going to find you, and nobody will suspect him because he is the Inquisitor. And also, okay, I'm gonna start. And also joining us is the wonderful Angela. How you doing, Angela?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty good, and I can't wait to watch this movie, Weird Science. During our 80s month.
80s month.
Really quick. My brother says, now I understand why the ground is cold. Hell froze over, and we're starting on time.
Foolish mortal! I control the time of which I start the show. It is Aku, master of okay, I gotta stop this. But yes, surprisingly we're starting on time. I was actually sitting here waiting to hit the play button, but I missed my chance. But yes, how is everybody doing this evening?
I'm doing okay. I'm gonna be bouncing my attention back and forth. I'm trying to catch up with these guys because they played Diablo without me.
Yes, how dare you?
How dare you? How very fucking dare you?
This is for Quiz, who hasn't seen this movie.
Yes,
I weep for you.
I've not seen this movie. It's funny because it was in 1985, so I was only 1 year old. But it was the sort of thing that's like.
That's an excuse.
Yeah. But it's funny because I grew up Mormon, so this kind of movie was not kosher.
Not allowed.
Yeah. We instead, we watched Bill and Ted's, which of course is a great movie.
That was kosher?
That was kosher. Because there's no swearing in it. There's no nudity in it. But yeah. That's why I've never seen this movie. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of what it's about. I'm also aware of the TV show.
Wait, the TV? Oh yeah, you were talking about.
Yeah, they made a TV show. It was not bad, but it definitely was not as good as the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard. But yeah, because of that, I've never seen this movie.
I think
not because the TV show wasn't as good as the movie, but because he was Mormon and not allowed to watch it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, believe it or not, I've watched a lot of movies that probably were not kosher. Like I saw RoboCop.
I'm fairly certain that was not okay.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain.
Selective.
That was my mom. Okay. My mom was very selective about that kind of stuff. Her whole thing was she drew the line at nudity rather than violence.
Oh, I draw the line at Janosch's balls.
Oh my gosh. That was a good movie and you know it. You just were shocked by the 10 seconds of nudity.
Yes, I was very shocked.
Shocked by the balls. He was shocked by balls.
It was so brief that I forgot it even happened, and I am actually a massive Peter McNichol fan and had a huge crush on him during that movie.
Yeah, for me, I get a blank stare and I just look off into the distance and there is...
He's having his Vietnam flashbacks.
Echoes of the horrors that I saw on that day. Well, before we start the show, we like to do a little bit on the types of food and drink that would coincide with the movie. So, today, Angela, we'll start off with you, and we'll start off with the...
As usual.
Where is the shack?
Start off with the weird science, please. I did a little bit of science experimenting myself with my
Is it
a
the
10-set drink
the
mixing.
Weird Science? Is that the lighter blue one?
Yeah.
It's the one that says Weird Science on the picture.
I can't see it.
Yes, it's that one.
Oh, right. Ba-ding.
Okay,
Ding.
so this is the Weird Science. I had wanted to make a drink that would be like the shocking colors that were popular during the 80s and kind of swirl and mix together. And I ended up thinking, well, I can turn around and make a blue drink with, and like do a pour over of Irish cream that's been colored bright green. Only the catch is that the Irish cream ended up curdling in the drink.
Hey.
But I thought that the effect was cool enough that I decided to take a picture of it anyways, even though I did not drink it because I didn't want to tear up my stomach.
Yeah, probably safe to not do that.
But it did this really cool thing where it almost looked like stalactites, I think, are the ones that come from the ceiling.
Yeah.
As either, if not, then stalagmites. But it did this really cool thing where it had these tendrils of Irish cream that reached down into the thing, but the problem was that it all ended up curdling, so it was not drinkable.
Hey.
So I cleaned out my glass and made a second drink, and Adam will show you that one in just a second.
Ba-dum-bum.
I made an electric blue fishbowl. Unfortunately, you can't see, but it's a bright, it's a blue drink with Swedish fish floating around in it. Now, it's actually quite good. What I did was I took my apple bourbon and I mixed it with lemon lime soda. And I had put in a couple of drops of food coloring, and it did this really great thing that I'm wishing I had added the food coloring last, because once it just swirled into the drink to where it touched the bottom and looked like those crystal balls with the color suspended in the middle. Unfortunately, when I added the Swedish fish, the swirl effect went away and the color just all mixed in. So now I also learned a couple of things from my alcoholic science experiment.
Weird Science.
Swedish fish are okay, brother. They just have a different texture than other gummies.
What other kind of gummies are you talking about, Angela?
Ooh.
My brother says Swedish fish, the worst of all gummies. They aren't the worst. I've had far worse gummies.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty dank gummies myself, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. And on our end, what do we have?
There's also the food.
Oh, right. Yeah, and the food. And the food.
And for lunch, I made myself some pizza dip that I had with guacamole Doritos, because I really like guacamole Doritos.
Yeah, so what makes it
Pizza
pizza
dip
dip?
is actually a really great way to reuse pasta sauce that you have left over from a previous dinner. All you do is, like, you take the pasta sauce, you put it in a pan, you add about a handful of cheese, and it melts into this super wonderful cheesy dip that is fantastic for chips.
Sounds like something that Sanguine would say.
So
That is something.
it's basically just reheated meat sauce with cheese.
Oh, it's got to be a meat sauce. It's got to be a what do they call it?
Honestly, if I had had some, I would have added pepperoni.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I don't have any pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
It doesn't have to be a meat sauce. If you don't like meat sauce, that's fine.
Or
You could put literally anything that you would put on a pizza. I also don't have any olives at the moment, or I would have put some olive in there.
or salami would work as well.
Salami would work. People get salami on their pizza. If I wanted to, I could make it Hawaiian and do ham and pineapple, or in my case, pepperoni and pineapple.
Ew.
But
Yeah,
I don't.
No pineapple.
I don't have that stuff.
Nor should you, because pineapple is gross.
I like pineapple.
Pineapple's gross.
That looks delicious.
And now the boys had.
Yes, what do we have? Let's go with the drinks first. So we pretty much just went with booze.
Well, it's like you were saying, like high school fare. High school in the '80s. What is the typical alcoholic drink from high school in the '80s? It's beer. It's beer.
But
Boone's Farm.
specifically, Quiz, you got what?
It was Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy, which is great. Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy is a fantastic drink. And it basically it tastes like beer and lemonade, and it's delicious.
Yeah. Especially nice for the weather we're getting now.
Yeah, because it's definitely turning a little bit more summery.
Mm-hmm.
Shandies can be good, but they're, like I was explaining to Shady earlier, they are touch and go. Because you have the breweries that pretty much just, they include basically lemonade in their brewing process.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the ones that just throw in hunks of lemon peel.
Yeah,
they'll
they'll brew the beer, but then they'll just put some lemon zest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This actually is refreshing. It tastes like a mixture of beer and lemonade.
My brother says the same thing that I said. Boone's Farm, Mad Dogs, St. Ides, Mickey's.
I think I've had Mad
Did
Dog.
I not say that yesterday, Adam? Or the day before?
What'd I say?
Boone's Farm, Mad Dog, St. Ides, and Mickey's. Those all sound like a lot of West Coast stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Mickey's is just Michelob Light.
I've heard
Michelob Light.
Boone's Farm, isn't that? I've heard that.
I've heard of Boone's Farm too, but I don't think they sell it.
Boone's Farm is sweet, cheap wine. It's like one step above $2 Chuck.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we were talking about. Okay, yeah, wine stuff.
Like wine coolers and shit.
Yeah. I shouldn't know about that stuff, but I know about that stuff.
Well, you know about that stuff because you were a teenager once and had to figure out a way to drink.
Because I had an ex-fiance, so...
Oh, that too.
You can get to that point. So, in terms of food, weird science, what do we have? Oh, yeah.
We just had burgers and fries, and we saw Angela did nachos, so we got nachos.
Yep. We couldn't let her steal all the thunder.
There's a great line in the movie that made me decide to go with chips and dip. I'm waiting for the guys to see it because they haven't seen this movie yet. And I grew up watching this.
You've never seen Weird Science?
I swear I've seen it a long time ago, and I just remember bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
It's one of those movies where it's like, I don't know. It's one of those where it's like you gotta watch it, kind of like Revenge of the Nerds type of thing.
Sure.
But it's also, yeah, I've seen it. I really don't need to see it again.
I'll say this. I've seen Revenge of the Nerds, and this is another one that I thought was really kind of weird. Because Revenge of the Nerds is R-rated as well. Because there's boobies in that, too.
Yeah.
Several scenes of boobies. But my mom only...
There's full frontal nudity in that.
No, there's not full frontal. You don't see Veggie.
Yes, there is. When get to the part where
I
In the
don't think-
shower?
I don't think
They have the
Vegeta's in
picture for the
shower.
pie.
Oh, that's not full frontal. That's just boobs.
Yeah, this is Bubs.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's full.
It's like Farrah Fawcett style, just boobs.
Then you must have seen it on TV.
Well, I saw it on TV where there's none of that. I saw it on TV several times. And that was why when I was a teenager and got my hands on my own copy of it, I was kind of shocked that there were so many scenes with boobies in
With Bubs.
it.
So
With Bob's and Vagine.
that's what we had for lunch. Burgers and nachos. And yeah, I think it's time to start. Weird Science.
Weird Science.
Ah.
Was it
Oh,
Duran
the
Duran?
Revenge
that
of the
did
Nerds is wonderful. What?
Oh, Revenge of the Nerds is a great movie. I love that movie. But Weird Science, is that the one with the theme that was by Duran Duran? Weird Science.
Does Duran Duran do
Is
the
it Duran
thing?
Duran?
I don't know if that's Duran Duran.
I'm just more perplexed that I thought it was Robert Downey Jr. as the other.
Yeah. Well, no,
Robert Downey Jr. is the other guy.
Is he really?
the
Yes.
evil guy is.
He's one of the two bullies.
Oh, the bullies. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought the main guys.
No. And main guy is Anthony Michael Hall and someone else. I can't remember. who.
Yeah, the guy that I never remember his name, but my mom was major into him.
Whoa.
BahneWeh.
BahneWeh. Yes, I did.
Dude.
Oingo Boingo sang Weird Science.
Oingo Boingo. Okay.
Even
it's
better.
Close. So it's
Okay.
close. Close to Duran Duran. They sound fairly similar. Shit. What's the other guy? Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton's the evil stepbrother.
Oh, yeah. He turns into the. Okay.
Yeah. He turns into the
All right.
weird
So before we. Okay.
toad guy.
Before I do, let's go ahead and start. So, anybody new watching, anybody who's coming back, I guess this is the buffer spell that I have to cast before we watch the movie. We're going to watch the movie on our own means.
Yes.
If you have a way to watch the movie, go find it now. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little countdown, and then we're going to hit play. And then we're pretty much going to be watching the movie and adding our commentary on top of it. You're not going to watch nothing on the screen.
We don't broadcast anything on the screen.
Yeah. So the idea is you watch along, you enjoy the commentary, and hopefully you get some laughs.
Yeah.
But without further ado, Angela, are you ready?
I am totally stoked. Let's do this.
Like totally.
Only thing that would be better is if we did Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay, well,
We could do Revenge of the Nerds some other time.
Yeah.
Any of the sequels though?
I liked Revenge of the Nerds and Revenge of the Nerds 2. After that, they all sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, so Weird Science in 3, 2, 1, play. Universal, an MCA company.
Legally Extinct 2001 Space Odyssey. Yeah, look at her.
It's your mom, bro.
That's your mom, dude. Huge body. Nobody has better bodies than me.
You know what's crazy is women probably could do an OnlyFans just wearing these types of outfits
Yeah.
and make shit tons of money.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Adam?
What did I say?
No, but you're right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not, sadly.
Dames.
There he is.
And our heroes, Gary and Wyatt, just got pantsed in their tidy whities in the middle of watching girls' gymnastics, which they technically should not have been doing in the first place.
Definitely something
And Wyatt tries to apologize.
a product of 1985, and definitely not an inspiration for school shooters in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
I like revenge, brother. You don't have to, but I do.
Ooh.
I'll understand weird science. Come on, man. If this is the kind of music that we grew up with, is it any shock that we like fucking ska? It's like 90% horns, right? That's totally an oversimplification of the contributions of ska.
Oh my god.
Oh, how I didn't realize this was a John Hughes film.
Yes, it is.
Wait, this is a John Hughes film?
Yeah, it's John Hughes.
So it takes place in Chicago somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Probably. Oh, Chet! Oh, God. Chet? How do you?
I'm dying. He went through all of that shave cream and ran a razor over his lip once.
Welcome to being a young man, Angela.
Yeah.
Technically, Frankenstein's monster.
That's because Lewis wasn't the hero, brother. Gilbert was. Gilbert was Lewis was as much of a douche as the jocks were.
No, we're not gonna dig her up. We're gonna 3D print her.
Yeah, pretty much. They 3D print a woman.
That's why I got a 3D printer.
Weird science.
Weird science.
Okay, so 8 foot tall, giant.
Stats.
I
She's mighty,
understand.
mighty.
I understand the news report that's saying that muscular women is MAGA.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know what? Fuck it. Go. I want full snoo snoo.
Oh, okay. Full snoo. Yeah, we're gonna make the best girls. Nobody makes
The
better
best,
girls than
the
us.
biggest, the best girls ever. We're gonna make them right here in America.
Make them right here in America.
American
no
made.
one, no one makes better girls than us.
What are you guys talking about?
They're gonna be the best.
There's a
BahneWeh.
Vanity Fair article about how Americans being obsessed with protein and being fit is somehow MAGA. So we're just putting on the
Look, if I like strong women, if I
Yeah.
like strong muscular women,
strong muscular.
if that
women.
makes me a MAGA,
That makes you MAGA.
so much.
It makes you MAGA, man.
Fuck it.
Sorry.
Give me the hat.
Apparently that makes you MAGA. Sure, look, okay, we got the best girls. Nobody makes better girls.
Whoa! See, free toaster.
A free toaster?
You know,
He knows.
dude, toaster even.
He's
fucking...
checking the toaster.
Yeah, okay, here's a little BTS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think toaster?
Okay.
Our toasty is from Brave Little Toast. He's not.
Mhm.
He's
He's not.
actually.
So they
no.
basically decided to make a dating sim.
Crypto Smasher, they're just farming all the NFTs.
Dude,
Wyatt's
George.
computer is shit and isn't strong enough to do it. So they are hacking some type of government computer
They're
in
stealing,
order to get more power or something to Wyatt's computer.
Oh shit! Look at those Sega 32X graphics.
What's his name? The dude from Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm?
No,
No,
dad.
the middle.
The dad.
Oh, is that Brand
Oh.
Pretend
Bryan
it looked like
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. The NORAD dude who's got the supercomputer, it totally looked like Bryan Cranston. So they're just hacking into Bryan Cranston's computer.
Dude, look, we need to build the perfect waifu.
Yeah,
okay?
we're building the perfect waifu. We need NORAD.
So they hacked a government computer to get the brain power they needed to make the perfect simulated girl.
Yes! She needs to be able to shoot hoops like this basketball guy. Be able to play piano.
I miss music like this, man.
I need her to have giant white hair.
No, they want her to be smart.
And she needs to be able to be magic. Oh, and on cocaine.
Oh man, we got
Woo!
oh shibbity bobbity bop. Dave. Fuck, what's his name?
Fucking,
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth. That's it. Shibbity bobbity bop.
Woo! I do cocaine!
I do cocaine.
Now they've got a Barbie doll hooked up to a battery connected to the computer.
And they've got they're doing occult science. Is this the weird science?
This
Right.
is where the Full Metal Alchemist comes into play.
Oh, the one
They're
one's gonna
saying
die and then the other one's gonna
bizarre
lose an arm.
shit while wearing bras on their heads.
Yeah, where do they get the bras from?
His sister
Oh.
His mom.
or his mom,
He doesn't have a sister. He has a brother named Chet, remember?
stepbrother named Chet. Boobies. It's flashing through tons and tons of boobies in the background.
That would have been great, brother. You're right. He says it would have been great if they had footage of Matthew Broderick from War Games as they hacked into the computer trying to get trying to fight them.
Want to play some tic tac toe?
Yeah, and they're like, "Do you want to play tick?" No, I don't want.
No, I want a girl.
There is
goddammit.
a storm that hits the house.
Sure.
He unplugs the computer because the computer has gone insane. And the computer is still doing what it normally would do. So all of this weird crap is happening all over town. Including somebody's dog is on their ceiling.
Oh shit, we
Harry
did
tries to
drunk
grab
science
the
again!
computer and breaks a bat instead.
Where the fuck is Shermer, Illinois?
Is where?
Shermer, Illinois.
Sure.
That's not real.
No, it is not real. It is the town that John Hughes made up to set all of his films in, which Jay and Silent Bob did not know was a fake town when they went to try to get there in Dogma.
Oh, and there is no Shermer, Illinois.
They could have made mad fucking bank on the pussy out there.
I know. Well, no, it was weed.
Oh, well, that too.
They were going to be the weed connection in Shermer, Illinois.
And then they found out after they left to try to go there that it doesn't exist.
Hold on, Angela, hold on.
Woof.
Oh my god.
BahneWeh. But she married... she married...
No,
she was not married to him at this point in time.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, come on, give me a second, sir. Allow me to enjoy this piece of art.
This was before she married Steven Seagal.
Son of a fuck, she has an accent. Sweet Lord Almighty.
Lord Almighty.
Oh.
Up. There's a little bit more. God damn it, John Hughes.
How we know?
Yeah, it is.
Don't let my head ain't big.
You're drinking apple juice out of a box, my guy.
They're dressed up like Wall Street brokers. Well, Anthony Michael Hall kind of looks like he should be a doorman. And she just magicked them new suits.
I don't know what's going on here.
She's basically female Automan. She can turn around and make anything she wants using computer, apparently.
Computer magic. You shut up.
You know how odd it'd be if I were sitting there like, hey, I'm setting up Microsoft Windows and they're like, enter username, Mr. Adam. Why Mr. Adam? Like, fucking... Because asshole, that's my...
This is my name, asshole.
They just named her Lisa, and she magically changed her license plate
and you know
to a vanity plate that says Lisa.
Same thing. You better name me. Okay, Lisa. Why Lisa? Because Lisa, I said your name is Lisa. Oh shit. Hey, is that cheese?
Takes them to a dive called the Candy Bar. I like that their ID is basically just a laminated library card.
Holy shit.
Quit staring at my dick.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Drink it. White boy.
Drink it.
Maracas.
Dude, I love maracas. Oh shit. He's with Aunt Jemima. Eighth grade?
8th grade? I'm speaking to you. I'm going to jail! Yeah, boy.
Why is this dude with this like old black lady? What's up with her? She's not even dressed for the club. She's dressed to make pancakes.
And telephone, boy. Big titties. What about the mediocre sized titties? Lay it on me. You can't say that. Yeah, you're playing with y'all. Broke your nuts.
Yep. Hickory Nut Crunch, man.
Ain't that the truth, baby? She got titties.
She got titty too. Well, thank you, Al Sharpton. I hope to see you at the
I only have my learner's permit. No.
Blind dog burp. What the hell kind of... I don't know what the hell kind of drink that is.
Oh shit! When did Stink Meter show up?
Oh shit, nigga. Oh shit.
Oh my god, it's Chet.
It's Bill Paxton, dude.
Yeah.
In
Game over, man.
the one role where I actually absolutely despised him.
Game over, man. The fuck are we gonna do now? We're in some real pretty shit now, man. That's really specific, my guy. Why?
Yeah, what did you purchase for $175?
Yeah.
I want to know, like,
What's his name? Sir, what's going on?
What the hell happened to Lisa?
Oh.
Yes, I am.
I don't understand.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
No, he's an asshole. So when Wyatt gets drunk, he turns into Stink Meter. Got it.
That's scary, by the way. Wyatt is the other guy.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, the cheese has made all the nachos fucking.
Soggy, yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't a deal breaker for me, man. Okay, the internet has fully corrupted me. That oh immediately made me think of horsecock.
What the fuck, dude?
You don't know that song? There's no cock like horsecock.
What is wrong with you, Wiz?
The internet has corrupted me. It's no saving me. Go on without me. Yes, please. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I like that my brother has problems with the technically rape scene in Revenge of the Nerds. But he has no problem with the 35-year-old basically going to second base with a 15-year-old boy.
Mm. Every hormonal teenage boy's dream is this.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it is.
Yes, but they're still not emotionally or mentally
Capable of it.
capable
I know.
of understanding it.
I know. I lost my virginity at 15, though. Just saying.
I waited
Is it
till after
napkins?
high school.
Napkins? Thank you, sir.
I grew up during the AIDS epidemic and went to a high school where it was a 50-50 coin toss if you were going to leave high school pregnant. I was not going to have sex until after high school.
Ugh.
Yeah, our
And
high
so
school.
I didn't.
Our high school was not that.
Yeah.
It was my high school was. Do we do drunk science again, Gary? Help. Did we do drunk science again, Gary?
Drunk science.
Drunk science.
Yes, brother, in the end, but she basically turns around and hits at least second base with Wyatt before that ever happens. And I mean Lisa hits second base with Wyatt before that ever happens.
Oh shit. Bam, bam. So kick his ass. Fuck him. No, don't. No, please, Lisa, don't do that. But.
And we have a breaking of the third wall. Fourth wall?
Fourth
Fifth
wall.
wall?
Fourth wall.
That wall. The wall thing.
The wall
Oh,
thing. It's
God.
not walled. That is definitely a bit in a hammock. Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't need to see your ass
Oh.
there.
Angela,
Bill
what
Paxton.
the hell, Angela? You were supposed to give me warning. Bill Paxton.
You've
ass.
seen this!
Well, obviously, I blocked out the dark parts. Hey, is that what's her name? Velma from Scooby Doo.
Is it?
What's her name? Shit. She was Hawkeye's wife.
barbed wire.
No, Iron Man, no.
You know what happened the last time someone poured something red on top of someone, especially at a prom?
Psychic stuff?
Pyrokinetic stuff.
Oh.
They're such rapid douche nozzles.
David Lee Roth cover of Pretty Woman. Where's the Van Halen?
Walking down the street. David Lee Roth, it's basically the same thing at this point in time.
Oh, yeah. In 1985 it would be, yeah. It wasn't until the late 80s, early 90s that Sammy Hagar came in.
Sammy Hagar took over.
Mm-hmm. They call him Mad Max because he's anti-Semitic.
No one should ever give these guys keys.
She likes the rough stuff. What can I do?
That's a Porsche Carrera 911. Or no, it's just a Porsche.
Well, technically, they say she's 25 when they're at the cosmetic counter. I'm talking to my brother. We're still arguing about Revenge of the Nerds versus Weird Science.
Well, Revenge of the Nerds are in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his issue is that Lewis basically rapes what's her name.
Oh, yeah, true. It's a story from the 80s and the fact that she was okay with it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm not going to argue. It was definitely rape. It was definitely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I basically also never really liked Lewis. I still stand firmly on the ground that Gilbert was the hero of that story, not Lewis.
He was. Anthony Edwards is definitely the hero. That's the reason why Revenge of the Nerds 2 is essentially Gilbert's redemption story.
Gilbert wasn't in Revenge of the Nerds 2. He was only on the phone.
Was it? Okay. Well, wait a second.
Yeah, he wasn't able to go because he broke his leg.
I thought that was Anthony Edwards.
That is Gilbert. You said it was Gilbert's redemption story. Gilbert doesn't need a redemption.
No. Gilbert. I thought Gilbert was the one that had his leg broken.
Yeah, Gilbert is the one that had his leg broken. It was Lewis's redemption story.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I got the names mixed up then. Yeah, it was Lewis's redemption story.
And that line, by the way, is where my lunch came from.
No, no. You were checking the toaster. Oh,
You
no.
told me you were checking the toaster.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Lisa faces down Gary's parents with a freaking revolver.
Is you what? Who?
His mom doesn't remember what happened, and his dad doesn't even remember him. And literally every teenage person in town is at their front door, at Wyatt's front door.
What?
Holy
What the
shit.
fuck is that circle thing?
We will never know because there is no more food left. There's
Like
like,
a
a
swarm of
fleet of
locusts.
grasshoppers. It's all gone. The locusts have swarmed.
Damn it, Iron
Out
Man.
of flare gun. Wrong John Hughes movie. And Anthony Michael Hall character. They've already seen her.
Little white pussy. Yo, what?
Fortunately, he is pretty. He is a. Even back then, he was a good looking man.
Oh no. I'm trying to poop.
No one in here but us dudes. That is a man response. Yes.
Guys.
Just a little bit of pocket pool, Angela. Perfectly natural, all right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Can you excuse us? We're gonna go stand in the shower to give you guys some space.
When did this movie turn into a cartoon?
Yeah, when did it turn into Dragnet? Hold on, I thought you said there was boobs.
I thought there was.
So far, all I've seen is ass, and not the good kind. I don't want to see Bill.
Well, there was a
Paxton.
lot of boobs, like rapid fire.
What the shit?
There was at the very beginning.
When they were making Lisa, there was a lot of boobs rapid fire. Airheads.
Um,
Oh,
Johnny Good.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know. Don't tell Johnny. Or Scotty.
Scotty.
Scotty doesn't know.
That's probably about 20 years later than this.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
what? You guys, this gave me, like, it actually pissed me off about this movie.
Yeah, it kind of worked into the skeevy area.
We're going to totally make a deal with you to trade girlfriends.
Oh my god. They do this and they get.
Oh man, he's making Jarvis.
No, I was gonna say. Oh shit! Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Jarvis.
Iron Man toes.
Bigger tits, Jarvis.
I'm sorry. No, Vision came out. No, he's gonna make Morgoth
Ah,
bigger tits. I've got bigger tits, and it's like, oh shit.
the Cassio storm's rolling in.
Weird.
And to realize what they were doing.
Weird science. Oh, the monsters. Shit, we're doing drunk science again.
Yep.
What the shit? Gratuitous panty shots.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
That's Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
And all of this is because he couldn't turn around. They couldn't be content with her the way she was. They needed to give her bigger boobs.
I want to eject my piano out of the chimney.
This will
Woo!
help Adam.
Whoa! Oh, okay. Okay. Well, oh, there was some boobs.
Whee!
I mean, I don't want to eject her out the chimney or anything, but...
Okay. I'll give you that. They at least had some boobage.
There's some boobs. Thanks, John Hughes.
Oh my god.
This is not cool.
It's a man!
That's not a man.
My man!
Oh no.
What were you two doing? That's a good message. Oh shit! Do you want to play a game?
And it has big boobs.
Yeah, the nuclear missile has gigantic breasts.
And and now we have a giant nuclear missile growing up through the house.
Well, I mean, Angela, I'm a big proponent of the Second Amendment and legalize nuclear missiles. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma and Grandpa just got here.
Damn it, Gary! Why do we have a nuclear missile, Gary? They're gonna freak out because it's a gigantic nuclear missile, Gary!
You hosers? Are they from Iowa?
Doesn't stand for bologna. I sit for bologna, thank you.
What the shit?
They're dead! Those guys really need to get a grip. Come on. And humble, too.
Mm.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, dude, it's the Frankenstein guy from the hostage negotiation video. He gets a pencil in the eye. Yeah.
Not that, but he's from The Hills Have Eyes.
That guy right there, he's from the police instruction video about taking hostages. And he gets a pencil in the eye.
He's from The Hills Have Eyes.
He's also from the police instruction video.
He could be from both.
And he gets a pencil in the eyeball. It's great.
Okay, I've never seen that video, so I believe you.
But this bud's for you.
When did this movie turn into a cartoon?
When they decided to try to remake her and made a giant missile instead.
Well, to be fair, there was some cartoon sound effects happening before that.
Apparently, the guy from The Hills Have Eyes, his name is Michael Berryman.
Ah. In the hostage situation thing, he's like he took control of a cop car, and he's like holding the cop at like a gunpoint. And he's like, "I'm gonna graduate," and then the cop stabs him in the eyeball with a pencil. It's really funny.
What the shit?
It's a police instructional video too.
Oh gosh.
When did we come into Mad Max? Oh, because the one guy's name is Mad Max. The one bully, his name is Mad Max.
Oh shit!
And dude, that's the dude from Mad Max too. That's the dude that gets like fucked up in Mad Max.
I'm humongous.
No, it's not humongous. It's in
Oh god, shut up, man.
No, well, humongous is the name of the villain in Road Warrior. No, but he's in 3. He's the dude on the motorcycle in Mad Max 3. Thunderdome.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah, he gets like shot, stabbed, run over, yeah, all sorts of stuff. It's really funny. Go and get your black on black and your sawed-off shotgun and kick their ass.
Come on, Lisa. You're
tearing me apart! They're not our friends. Is that Rowdy Piper?
Kind of looks like him.
See, he's even got the
Australian accent.
he's got the Australian accent. It's okay. So hold on.
How would you like your friends to know that you wear a bra on your head? See, we can all speak like Terry.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just gonna draw this guy and say this is Terry.
Yes.
That poor dude. He was just standing there.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Do it with your faggot friends.
Yeah, right?
Nigga. Wait, does he have a black lady on chains?
Huh?
Does he have a black lady on chains?
She looked more Asian to me.
Well,
She just looked very white and dirty.
if she's not albino, I don't think it's safe.
Oh.
She just looked like a brunette who was covered in dirt and weird ass makeup.
I mean, I hope so too, Angela. These are different times.
We're heroes, alright?
Sure.
Phil Donahue. Bang.
Oh shit! Okay, hold on. 2 plus 1 plus 1.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay, there was one bullet left in the...
Jig is up, Scarlet. There's no more bullets left in that gun.
And if I miscalculated, I'll just go to my bunker. Space!
Space.
You hear this background music? Do you think this music was like something that people were listening to and like, yeah?
Like, I'm not stupid. Of course I was scared.
Like it the music fits perfectly for the scene.
So I think I found the actor.
What's up, cheeks?
He's in Weird Science, and he was also in Road Warrior.
Oh, the head of the biker gang?
That's him?
I think so. So yeah, he totally was playing Mad Max character.
Yeah.
Like a sister. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I saw her naked in the shower.
And she's got these fat. Oh,
She's got these fat nuclear missiles.
Yeah,
Pakistan's
shut up.
It's a bit schmaltzy. It's a bit schmaltzy here, my guy.
But it got him a kiss.
Okay. Of course you are.
And she goes on to do, I'm pretty sure she's one of the medieval girls in, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
is she really?
I'm pretty sure.
She played the drums.
Let me check.
Oh shit!
Fucking shit.
Don't you dare wear your tidy whities around him, or else he'll take off his towel.
Oh, she was also in Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Sweet.
Whoa, killer clown, wow, 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 from outer space.
Game over, man.
How do we get out of this chicken shit outfit?
Okay, apparently was wrong about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but she was in a lot of old horror movies and stuff like that. Her last movie was Fools Rush In with Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry.
Ooh, Selma Hayek, BahneWeh.
Ooh, BahneWeh.
That's a romantic comedy, probably not something that Adam would like.
Yeah, but she was a stripper in Dogma, so.
Are you gonna fucking murder somebody in their fucking house? Like, holy shit. I'm fairly sure that's against the law.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that is too.
Called brandishing a firearm. It is definitely against the law.
Adam, you're gonna argue law and legalities against pointing a shotgun at somebody, despite the fact that you just watched them create a human being out of nothing?
Yeah.
Yes, Adam. Yes, I am. Yeah, well, when you create a crazy lady that's super hot and does whatever she wants, what are you supposed to do? You let her do what she needs to do. That's right, Dove. You do what you need to do.
It's totally not, guys. I buy it. Yes. Look at the smiles on their faces.
Mistake. Be careful what you wish for. You are not going 35, dude.
Didn't he say $1.35?
Okay, maybe you did. That would be more accurate.
Man, those Chicago fucking police force.
I hate Chicago Nazis. Or Illinois Nazis.
Illinois Nazis.
I hate Illinois
Oh.
Nazis.
Uh,
Damn those Duke boys!
maybe slow down, dude.
Who's this Gary? There goes the horsecock song again.
Whoa!
Well, there's no cock like horsecock.
He's getting some cake.
I'm shocked neither of you have heard horsecock. Come on.
I have heard it.
Okay.
It just does not belong in this movie.
Hey.
There's no cock like horsecock. Send your asshole into shock.
Adam. Not Adam. Quiz.
I didn't say it.
I love how
Adam.
you're catching strays.
Adam, do me a
Really close
favor.
to me. Like, holy shit.
Adam, do me a favor. Elbow quiz for me.
Oh, the fact that the blame immediately went.
Yeah,
No, I am not blaming you. I am asking you for assistance. I can't hit him.
Yeah. I just love how you're catching strays, man. I live for it. I live for it. Well, that was Lisa's whole lesson to begin with, man. Be yourself.
Yeah. That's how you get the hotties.
Yeah. That's how you
Not
get the
me.
BahneWeh.
I was being myself, and she told me to go fuck off. But I tried. I persisted.
Yes.
That's the key. Ah!
Quit screwing around!
Okay, yeah, this is for some reason the memory that sticks out. Like, what the fuck is that? I am the great mighty Pooh. And you see, look at how sharp they look. All it takes is the love of a good woman.
Yes. Yeah, no offense, Adam. I wouldn't want to date you either. You're my homie and all, but
Oh my god.
it tastes so good. Yeah.
Wait, it's Christmas time?
Is he saving Christmas?
Is he Jingle All the Way? Is he at Nakatomi Plaza? Listen, beautiful lips, I have to break up with you.
My people need me.
Boop, 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 boop,
He's not an alien, dude.
boop.
That you know.
He's literally a construct created by them. I was utterly floored to sit here and see her go off into the, like, horizon, trying to figure out, like, how they were going to, like, what was going to happen with her.
This is a happy Frankenstein.
It is, actually.
And she didn't throw a little kid into the river.
At least she's sending the nuclear missile back.
Yes, Iran is not allowed to have nuclear
Yeah.
missiles.
But what if I wanted that nuclear missile, Lisa? What are you doing? Are they gonna bring the pianist girl back out of the lake?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everything's just going in reverse.
There
So
she is.
she's gotta, like, wah! That's nice she made the bed. Her grandparents are still frozen in carbonite in the,
Yeah, right?
in the pantry.
Well, you shouldn't have shot first.
And a naked penis girl walks in through the door. BahneWeh.
You are such a schmuck.
Weird science.
I saw how Michael Berryman is credited as mutant biker. Girl playing piano. Thank you, Kim Mullen.
My creation.
Wow. That was certainly an interesting movie.
That was a movie.
Keep watching, by the way.
Wait, there's end credit scenes?
Could be. I don't know. This is the era of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Does
If
Robert Downey Jr. come in and say,
if
I want to
this
assemble a
version
team?
is complete, yes, there is.
A post-credit sequence.
Is it real? My creation. My creation. It's not real. I don't know. I haven't been lying when people understand.
Weird science.
Weird
No
science.
boss.
No muss. It was weird given the fact that it was like, soggy. The chips were all limp.
It was straight like you go to a high school football show.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's nachos, chips, cheese. Can only assume with the chili cheese.
Yeah,
nachos
right.
were.
It's like you have to eat them there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Chicago.
The Chicago crew? Well, of course, it's John Hughes. So, of course, it was filmed. City of Highland Park,
Yeah,
Illinois.
dude.
It was long before the shooting. So,
Oh, there you go. Oingo Bungo.
Oingo Boingo, yep.
Tubular bells, dude.
Tubular Bells. Oh, Pretty Woman by Van Halen. Okay. One
Is
Man by
David
Rat.
Lee Roth? Ka-ka-chow! I do cocaine.
This movie feels like a late 80s movie.
Yeah.
Later than 85.
Nah, yeah.
Why don't pretty girls look at me?
This
don't
is
they?
this is what I grew up on. This was on the magical VHS cassettes that I told you about.
Ah.
A VHS?
Yeah. Well, that was the point of having a VHS or a VCR and HBO in the 80s.
Yep.
And my parents did that too.
I even learned the trick where if you break the tab off the cassette, you can take more time.
I don't think it has a post credits. Nope. There's no post credits.
Oh, give it a second.
No, it just restarted.
No, it just restarted.
Really? Oh, shit. Man. Okay, because the end credit scene is Bill Paxton coming back to normal.
But we saw him go back to
Yeah, he turned back to normal at the
and he checked his balls so that he didn't have elephant balls.
How did I miss that?
Oh yeah, no, it was in there. It was in the whole
Okay.
like reversing the house being all fucked
Okay.
up scene.
Yeah.
Never mind. I missed it.
Where I kept on making the jokes about the naked pianist girl coming out of the lake.
That's why he was.
That's what fucked me up. Okay. It's your fault that I missed it.
Okay. Now hold on here.
It's not the naked pianist that's flying out of the pool, going back into
In the chimney.
chimney. It's Quiz pointing out that there's a naked pianist coming out of the pool,
Go back in the chimney.
That's the problem.
Yes, that is the problem.
Okay, just as
It's Quiz being obsessed with the naked pianist.
Look, she had a good body. I'm just saying.
She was naked.
And she was naked.
BahneWeh.
No.
Okay.
Look, I don't make the rules, Angela, okay? All I gotta say is BahneWeh.
No. You don't have to say it. You just do.
So that was Weird Science.
Weird Science.
That was honestly an interesting movie. It kind of you're right. It kind of went to a cartoonish stance at the end.
Yeah, it's like it had a weird tonal shift.
Yeah.
Like, because the very beginning it was like, your slice of life, sort of thing. And there was a little bit of silliness going on with the drunk science and then creating Lisa. But the like after the party started, because like that's where the bulk of the movie takes place. But like after the party started, everything just turned into a weird cartoon.
Yeah.
But I was okay with
Yeah, pretty much. Except for the parts where they actually end up with the girls.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, no one said it was a tragedy.
Well, yeah, and the weird the two antagonists trying to swap.
Well, yeah, that was a weird scene. But the funniest bit about that was just that they just said when the mutant bikers showed up, they're just like, "Fuck this, we're out," and then they're out of the movie.
And the entire
They're just gone.
Yeah.
They never show up again.
Well, that was kind of the point was to give them, she was trying to give them their heroic moment that would make them
Well, no, I'm talking about the
at
antagonists.
least not social pariah.
Yeah. I'm talking about the antagonists, Robert Downey Jr. and Mad Max. Although it's funny,
Oh.
they
They were
reference
hard.
Mad Max with Max's name,
Mm-hmm.
and then an actual villain from Mad Max shows up, and he's not even in there.
And they should have.
Oh, they leave before the Mad Max villain shows up.
No, they just kind of hide behind the bar.
Yeah, when they show up.
When the guys were riding around on the motorcycles before the guy with the shotgun shows up, the brake shotgun, they just go, "Fuck this, man, we're out of here," and then they leave, and then they're gone.
They say that, but you never see them leave. They just duck down behind.
You never
the bar.
see them again.
Yeah, they hid the whole time.
All in all, pretty good.
They literally just said, "Fuck this. We don't need to worry about the girls. We need to save our own asses."
Now,
Just hid until everybody left.
I think after watching a movie like this, especially this movie,
Mm-hmm.
I think the real question is, so what kind of AI prompt are we putting in and
To
getting our
create a
perfect-
Lisa.
A Lisa.
Well, I would need to
Oh God.
one
I'm
at
just
least
joking.
that shows
No,
me
I'm joking.
her ass instead of cutting like John Hughes did. I'm never gonna forgive you for that, John Hughes.
Yeah, John
It
Hughes.
was a movie about teenage children. You notice they never actually completely have Wyatt and Gary naked either.
No, but they also never have Lisa naked either because she didn't have the she definitely had a nudity exclusivity clause, but the penis girl didn't. So that's why she's the underrated hero of the movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't at least show Lisa's boobs.
Yeah,
Not once.
not once.
I again pitched that we at some point in time have a John Hughes month.
Yes, I don't mind that.
As long as there's boobs.
There's not. Remember, those are like
No, John Hughes does not have boobs in his
they're
movie.
like slice of life teenager movies. You got your St. Elmo's.
I think I think the naked pianist is like the most boob you're going to see.
Yeah.
Well, can I
And all of the boobs that were on the monitor in the background when they were making Lisa.
Oh damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Was this PG-13 or R?
Give me a sec.
Well, you know what? I'm at least gonna go and look at an image of a lady with
Well, all I gotta
a
say is the
nice
penis
smile
girl.
and some never mind.
Adam, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
need to know what you're doing.
I'm not doing nothing because we're gonna remain truthful to the
PG-13.
That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, because I was thinking, it was like, they did show boob, but at the same time, it was so quick that if it was blinking,
Yeah, there was so much going on that
Yeah.
there was no way.
There was fog and all
there was
that.
way more Bill Paxton butt than there was
Christmas lights
penis.
and all. Yeah, and the Bill Paxton. You know what? See, now I gotta see boobs just to get that image out of my head.
What made me laugh, or what makes me laugh right now, because you're talking about how much boob, is this one was PG-13 and had basically a naked woman in it, and the Never-Ending Story is rated R because the Southern Oracle has breasts.
Never-Ending Story is rated R?
I believe so.
I could have sworn that was rated PG-13.
Give me just a second.
Never-Ending Story.
Maybe.
Oh.
No, it got dug down to PG because
Yeah.
I know that when it originally came out, it was rated R, and then I think it got dug down. I thought it got dug down to PG-13. Apparently, it's been dumbed down to PG.
Yeah, I was gonna
in
say
general
I thought
because
of our tax.
we had to get writing in we had to bring home a letter for my mom to sign so that we could watch it at school.
To see Never-Ending Story. It's funny. I actually watched a Never-Ending Story at school and a church function, and no one cared.
It's because it's really good.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
I watched Never-Ending Story because we rented it at a movie store. Like, you didn't have to watch it at school. But that being said,
there's worse movies that I've seen in school, like worse. I mean, in content. I remember for a writing class in high school, because like we had electives that we could take. One of them was creative writing, and for creative writing class, we watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh,
I love that movie.
Put your hands in the air, chief. That about does it for the matinee at the arcade. I think it's a good time to close shop.
What are we watching next week?
Yeah, what are we watching next week?
Next week, I want to say is the Goonies, but don't quote me on that. Give me just a second to make sure. It's either the Goonies or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I believe it's the Goonies.
It's the Goonies.
Yes. So it means that we need to go and try and see if we can track down a fucking Babe Ruth.
Yeah, we gotta get Baby Ruthies.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week is Bill and Ted, or the Goonies. Then we've got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and then Short Circuit.
Johnny 5 is alive.
I can't wait for that. And you know,
Number 5 is alive. He doesn't become Johnny 5 until part 2.
No, he becomes Johnny in the first one when he hears.
At the very end of the first one, but that doesn't count.
When he's hanging out with Stephanie, he hears a song, "Who is Johnny?" and he's like, "Hey, I like this song."
But he doesn't change his name to Johnny until the end of the movie.
You know what, Angela? I don't think we should be having this argument. Just okay, you know, I think now's the
You're
time.
the one that's arguing with me.
Yeah, just accept that she's right and move on.
You know what, Angela? You're right. You know what? He is Johnny in the second one, not in the first one. I apologize. And cricket.
Well, no, but
Okay. Well.
He does say that he thinks he needs a name at the end of the first one and pitches Johnny, but they don't necessarily actually.
Okay, don't try and capitulate here, Angela. Come on.
Start referring to him as Johnny until the second.
I'm calling him J5. Just like.
That's fine. Because in the end, he is Johnny 5. But
Johnny 5.
He doesn't actually get called Johnny 5 until the second movie.
Angela, any final words before we close the show?
I hope you enjoyed the film. If you didn't get to watch with us today, find it and watch it with us at a later time. Give us some comments. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah, there you go. Quiz.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that like button.
Hit that.
That
smash
too.
that like
Actually,
button.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it ironically at all. I mean it. Smash that like button.
For sure. Just
I'm
the way
saying
you say it is
Don't say
ironic.
Well, I mean, he's saying it like he's gonna also, ask you to hit Baja Blast, Mountain Dew.
Ethan Bradbury.
Ethan Bradbury.
Ethan Bradbury.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. Enjoyed the commentary. Thanks, chat. Angela's brother for holding the line. Yeah, that was
Weird science. Weird science.
I feel like Adam is confused about what he just watched.
Was it the Toad Bill Paxton?
Well, I mean, it's just weird.
He was a pile of shit. He wasn't a toad.
He's a toad. He had scales.
No, he was
Even
literally a
ate-
pile of crap.
He even ate a bug. He was a toad.
No, they
Yes.
actually
He
state
was,
in the
he was a toad. It's like I went and I looked it up beforehand. He's a toad. It was the whole thing.
Okay, no, I thought it was a good movie. And yeah, it was a good movie. But y'all have a wonderful evening. God bless. Love y'all. Take care.
Bye.
Oh man.
have a good day.